Fermentation is the breakdown of organic compounds by different microbes. Bacteria and yeast are some examples of microorganisms that can break down organic substance into a simpler one. In coffee fermentation, the microorganism eats away the sugar and up the substances in the fruit and mucilage of the coffee seed, converting them into byproducts such as ethanol and different acids. These byproducts are later incorporated into the seed's cellular structure. Finally, the coffee beans are fermented to some extent, resulting in the green coffee beans that are ready to roast and brew. In coffee fermentation, there are two methods, which are aerobic and anaerobic fermentation.
Types of microorganisms used in coffee fermentation. The first microorganism is Bacillus species, or to be specific, Bacillus subtilis. The function of Bacillus subtilis is breakdown of cellulose and pectin substances that exist in the skin, pulp, and mucilage of the coffee cherries. The second microorganism is Saccharomyces species. There are three types of Saccharomyces species that involve in coffee fermentation, such as Saccharomyces marcianus, Saccharomyces bayanus, and Saccharomyces cerevisiae. The function of Saccharomyces species in coffee fermentation are quickening the degradation of the mucilage layer, develop flavor, pectinolytic activity, production of organic acids, complete elimination of pectin substances, act as a starter, and natural fermentation of coffee. Lastly, Rhizopus oligosporus. The function of Rhizopus oligosporus are act as a starter culture and improve the composition of the aroma precursor.
Materials and tools used to ferment coffee. These are the main materials and tools needed in coffee fermentation, whereas these are the additional materials and tools needed in coffee fermentation.
Process of coffee fermentation. In aerobic fermentation, the harvested ripe coffee fruits are placed on drying beds. After that, it will be fermented with exposure of sunlight. During fermentation, coffee fruits are racked and rotated for 3 to 6 weeks. Microbes degrade the organic compound faster. Eventually, the seed is separated from the coffee fruits via the pulping process. Arabica coffee is primarily processed wet. After harvesting coffee fruits are immersed in water. It is crucial to clean the debris. Next, the coffee fruits are depulped to eliminate outer skin and pulp. Coffee fruits will be fermented in an underwater tank that has been pumped with carbon dioxide. It is done for 24 to 48 hours. To remove its mucilage, hulling process is performed. Finally, coffee seeds are dried until the moisture content reaches 10% to 12%. During fermentation, microbes produce pectin-like S, polygalacturonase, and pectin-methyl esterase enzymes. These three enzymes are crucial to degrade pectin substances.
Benefit of coffee fermentation. First, easier to digest. Fermentation transforms many hard-to-digest substances into simpler molecules, and it has lower concentration of certain chemical compounds, which can make it easier to digest than regular coffee. For the next benefit, it is cleaner and safer. Specific mechanisms used in fermentation inhibit the appearance and growth of fungi in the beans and making them last longer without spoiling and ensuring a cleaner, safer drinking experience.